yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah.
presentation of BFA Sports.
All right, good evening and welcome. It's tonight's semifinal Varsity Cape Atlantic Junior Football League contest between your Vineland Blitz and the visitors from Upper Township. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasik, my brother for another, Al Fisher in the booth as we get things rolling.
We're excited about this one. Two heavyweight matchups here between the Blitz. And it starts off with some massive hitting right up front.
Physical shot there by number 9, J.B. Perez. To get the party started. Wow, oh wow. So they'll bring up second. Second and 9 on the 23. Of course, the Blitz come in here as the number 1 seed. There's a good look at J.B. Perez. And for Upper Township, they're going to come to the line. And their quarterback in the backfield, quickly slinging it out. He gets it connected.
Great job by the Blitz defense to recover after that play. It looked like the receiver was open, and they converged quickly, making a minimal gain on the play.
Pass is caught by number 30, Braden Jones.
Now, we started inauspiciously the way we kind of came into the broadcast here, but I wanted to say how excited I was that, you know what, I would do this for free. I am doing it for free.
I'll give you a couple cheeseburgers. A couple cheeseburgers, a couple hot dogs. It's all good fun. Oh, boy.
No, I am really excited for this game. It's already starting out hot and heavy.
Yeah, oddly enough, had to refresh our monitor apparently, but we're good.
Oh, Mr. Virgilia did what he had to do.
Yeah, he did. Throws the ball downfield. Pass is intended just out past the stretched arms of Kyler Southard.
Southard had a height advantage on the player, and I saw what they were trying to accomplish because of the height. They want to take advantage of it, but the pass was just not there.
So that'll bring up
4th down.
An opportunity, and is it decision time? So it looks like Upper Township's going to go back into punt formation. Hear a couple chirps of the whistle by our official, and he's throwing a flag already.
Go back another 5.
So they're going to back him up another 5. So it's illegal participation, so they must have broke the huddle with 12. So that'll back them up a bit more. 4th and 12. Just gets the ball away and back for the Blitz. Ball is caught and then immediately wrapped up is number 14, and that's Gittone Stadium.
I know it's going to sound trivial, if that's the word in this case, but Esquilin, even though he was tackled right on the spot, he showed strength.
Oh, he did.
He had 2 guys hanging on him. He was still holding his own. I'm like,
he wasn't going down.
What age are these kids?
First down on the...
Yeah, they couldn't put him down, so see what the Blitz can do on a shorter field. At the Upper Township 46. And off to number 33, running hard. And that's Enzo Candelario. He picks up about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 5.
Continue to get into the offensive set, a bit of a pistol full house, and so it'll be a handoff, and going up the left side is number 33, and that's Enzo Candelario. So Candelario is pretty well known in the, not just here in Vineland, but throughout the CAJFL, to be pretty highly regarded high school prospect. Let's come back out. It'll be 3rd and 5. Another pistol formation. Another pistol I. Receiver split to the left.
Oh,
There's the handoff inside. Candelario busts through, and he gets himself a first down. And he's finally taken down by Vincent Farina. And look at this.
Candelario runs like a man on a mission.
Right between the guards.
And he hits the hole quick.
Keeps
with
the
ferocity.
Shoulder pads low.
Impressive run by Candelario.
Again, the handoff goes back to Candelario. They're going to continue to feed him. Handoff was from Jordan Perez. Clock stops as a flag drops, and a little bit of extracurricular chippiness.
I have a feeling it's on the blitz. Looked like there was a conversation between two players on the number 22. May have gotten flagged for personal foul, maybe. Yep, personal foul. No, they're calling it on defense.
Wow.
Probably trying to stop him from chirping. Let's take the 15.
So
it's a big penalty.
That is a very big penalty early in this contest, as the Blitz continuing to inch closer towards the goal line in their first possession.
Yeah, initially thought it was on the blitz based on some of the activity going on between two blitz players, but it was more about, hey, let's keep it together. Let's let them beat themselves up. So 1st and 10 on the Upper Township 15-yard line. Candelario trying to sweep outside. Good defense by Upper Township. He picks up about 2 on the play. All effort on his own as he was drugged down by 2 Upper Township players. Maybe 2nd and about. Looks like about 9. He may have only picked up 1 on the play.
Dude, love the way that this game looks under the lights.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's awesome. Let's see if the blitz sticks with the run. They do. Direct snap to Candelario. He runs hard. Flags are down. Plenty of yellow hankies.
Oh, man. There's flags everywhere. This has got to be coming back for, looks like an illegal shift against the blitz. So the hold.
Was that a hold or a personal foul?
No, he gave him a hold. He was telling the coaches he was
Yep.
given a number, which you normally don't do, but they know that the blitz coaching staff's gonna ask. So that'll back the blitz up a tad, make this a bit more challenging, and now it's going to be 2nd and 15. The glare inside the booth makes it a little bit more difficult to see, but I think that's about what we're looking at.
2nd and 20.
2nd and...
Because they're marked at the 24-yard line. They've got to get to the 4. Oh. And offsides. That'll be a nice way of getting 5 yards back of the 10.
Quick pickup. 5 freebies.
Offsides, defense.
Some of the coaching staff there we just saw on the sideline, led by the president, Nick Basili. His nephew, both his nephews, Matt Ward and Nick Ward, on the coaching staff. You saw Matt Ward on the headset on the offensive side of the football as Candelario gets the ball. He's going to go to the left. He's going to run over a couple tacklers. They're not going to stop him. And he's in for a blitz touchdown.
Wow. What a great run by Candelario.
I mean,
Can't wait to see this on
look
replay.
at the picture. His jersey's ripped down underneath the shoulder pad. And they're going to try to help fix it. There he is. Handoff to the left side. And, I mean, he jukes the defender. Two try to stop him. They can't bring him down to the ground. It almost just can't tackle him high. Run. That's for sure.
No,
Here it is. Look at this. Look at this end again. Whoop. Inside. Gets the juke. That is a beautiful run for a big man.
That is a football player right there, my man. Wow.
Downhill running. 6-0. Blitz score first.
Pre-high school football, folks. Didn't look at it like that right there. So.
No. Blitz lining up. It's a long conversion, so there must have been a penalty.
Oh, so they didn't.
They're saying they didn't score?
Oh no, they did score. It's on the scoreboard, but it's showing second down.
Second and 7.
No, they did. They took the score, so they got to take it off the scoreboard here. They must have wiped off the.
So they must
touchdown.
have taken away the touchdown. No communication there with the booth. Now they're saying it's a false start.
But I didn't hear the original penalty.
I didn't either.
Offense.
I didn't either. Well, unfortunately, unlike in the high school games, the lead official is not mic'd up, so we didn't have any communication down on the field. But looking at the sticks, they don't hold the sticks for a conversion, so the touchdown is definitely off the board. Mm-hmm. Now, to your point, it's 2nd and 12 from about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, they can get a first down here, but they're going to have to work.
Well, we gave Candelario a lot of love for a play that didn't count.
That's a shame because it was a hell of a run.
All right, now there's more laundry on the field, and now timeout Vineland. So we talked about Nick Basili, who's the president, founder of the Blitz, and the head coach here of Varsity. His very dear close friend and his own former head coach. So Nick Basili for years was the defense coordinator for the Vineland Blitz, and of course he worked under the tutelage of then legendary head coach Ed Belfie. Well, Ed Belfie has been the offensive coordinator for the Blitz at the varsity level for quite some time. So Belfie is up in the booth, probably talking to Nick right now, and I'm sure the two of them are saying, get these guys to take a breath, reset, and go back to work. Because you got back-to-back penalties, and there's a lot of talking and a lot of being chirpy. That's not what they deem to be the best of Blitz football, so it looks like they're refocused and eager to try to punch one in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an emotional game, but you got to keep the emotions under control. And referees trying to get the scoreboard operator to change the score to 0-0, as we were both very confused when we saw the 6 points on the board.
Yeah, and it is.
And they did. So it's now second down, and like to your point, about 12, maybe a long 12, maybe 13.
All right. Blitz, empty backfield. They pitch it out. They get it up.
Great defense. Great defense. Well read.
Yeah, that looks like a well-prepared team. Nobody was fooled there. It's number 25. Asher Comaforo comes out of nowhere, and he drops the Blitz runners, number 14, Escalin, for a loss. It's going to bring up third and about 14.
This is still 4-down territory for the Blitz, unless they have a field goal kicker who can kick it 35 yards.
Yeah, now it looks like the ball rests just inside the 20. All right, slot for me. No, they got a trips to the right. Perez looking to pass. He fires the ball across the middle.
Him open.
He's got an open receiver, and off of the fingertips, the number 9, J.B. Perez. That'll bring up 4th and 11. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Perhaps a lost opportunity.
Definitely a lost opportunity here. You'll see the throw. Unfortunately, a little too tall for him. Good effort, but he was open. Had he led him to the pass towards the left corner of the end zone, he might have probably just walked right on in.
So 4th and 11, generally speaking, you would think that this would be a passing down. I think what we've seen in Candelario, however, is if you can get him in a little bit of open space, he's really tough to bring down.
I would agree with that. I don't think running the football here, even though it's 4th and 12, 4th and 13, and it's a bad play at all, but I have a feeling they'll be going to the air.
Slot to the right, wing to the left. Perez calls for the football. Looks to his right, goes with a pump fake, lays it out. It's a wheel route, and off the hands of Esquilin, it could have been 6.
He had him. He had him again, just a little bit off the mark. But Esquilin is in the open on the wheel route. You'll see it right here.
Yeah, I mean, he just gets him. He's got him right there.
He leads him nicely. He had to lead him.
Oh, I mean, that was great ball placement, too.
It was.
Tough catch, nonetheless. That would be a tough catch to make, but Upper Township, they're going to clap it up, and they rightfully should.
They dodge a bullet.
Big defensive stop. 4:19 remaining in quarter number 1 here in the varsity semifinal on BFA Sports. I want to thank our sponsors. Game Changer, the official scoring app. Here goes a swing pass. That one's outside and connects. Moving up the field to the right. And yet a good tackle.
Yeah, and you're going to get a holdout here by number 87, it looks like. They caught him. Either that or I didn't see the preliminary call, actually. No, it was holding. I just heard the call, and he put public address in the
All right, holding on the offense. The Blitz are going to want to tack that on, and now it'll bring up.
Should be bringing up 1st and 20.
I don't know who the physical therapist is for the officiating crew, but they're going to need somebody to work on those rotator cuffs as much throwing as they've been doing with the flags.
I'm telling you.
First and 10 and 19.
Not 1st and 10. It'll be 1st and 20.
The public address announcer, it's almost as if he's doing like an expert level Sudoku puzzle over there. He's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of math, a lot of memorization of what just happened. Here's the snap, there's the handoff, and inside.
Closing those gaps nicely are the Blitz defenders. No gain or maybe a loss on the play. Still be 2nd and long. Kind of know what happened there. So we were inside the 20. That's why it's not 2nd. It wasn't 1st and 20. It was half the distance to the goal. That had to be, right? Why is it? Why was it?
Did you just take your shoes off to count?
No. Why is it 1st and 15 or 16? Well, it was 1st and 15 or 16. Now it's 2nd and 16. It wouldn't be half the distance to the goal. It would have you half the distance if we were inside of 10. I don't know what happened there. Unless it was a spot foul, which it was.
There's a pass deep down the left side, up for the grabs, and incomplete. Intended for number 14, Aiden Smith. Defended there nicely by number 85, Isaiah Watford.
Vineland Blitz, very impressive defensively so far. Good coverage. And very impressed with their defense at this point.
Tonight's CAJFL broadcast brought to you by our friends at RK Chevrolet. Jim G and his team, RK Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. You can check out all their new and certified pre-owned inventory by visiting your favorite RK manufacturer's website. My RK Chevy, My RK Subaru, or My RK Kia, all of them.com. And of course, like you, the work that you give your truck, you can also visit RK Auto Body.
Oh, nice pass.
There's a connection on the slant. It's a hard 8, and that is a big connection. What a catch and run by number 26, Jason Christopher.
A quick slant play if we get this on a replay in a couple minutes, and here it is.
Yeah, you'll see it here. He's going to come across your screen, fill this gap real nicely right behind the linebackers. Just a great job. there by number 26. And
nice route, nice throw.
See Candelario there on the wrap.
4th and 2.
So now it's going to bring up 4th and 2 in Upper Township with an early decision here of what they want to do. If they don't convert, you're going to give the Blitz a very short field.
Either that or they're going to try to draw them all sides and get a freebie here. If they do decide to try to run a play.
Blitz from their base defense have a 3-5 front. That means they got 3 down linemen, and they're big. And then they have their 5 linebackers set. Sometimes they like to walk a man up and make it appear as if it's a 5-man front. We'll see what they do here. Blitz are going to go short yardage defense. They got a 6-man front. They're going to hand it up the middle. They try to stuff it. They got arms.
And it looks like he might have gotten it.
They're calling a quick timeout. I don't see the indicator. I hear the cheering from Upper Township, and it's going to be a first down.
They got every bit of what they needed to get that first down. So nice job by Upper Township.
Upper Township.
There's the snap. Again, a throw down the left side of the field. Up for grabs.
Pass is incomplete.
Wow. Going up the ladder to break that play up, number 34. And that Cameron Williams with a marquee play as a good effort from number 14, Aiden Smith. You see it on the replay.
And Smith hasn't beat on this play, but great adjustment by the defender. And it falls incomplete.
And some of these guys, they obviously love the football game so much, but the college and the NFL level, just got to really watch some of that extra stuff. You can be excited about the play. Don't make it about the player.
So the coaching staff will have a little something to say to him when he comes over to the sideline. But a great play nonetheless. A minute 30 left here in the first quarter. Good shot of Nicky Basil.
Here goes movement to the right. Good handoff on the run. And that's number 25. Pick up there of a few yards from Asher Kamaforo.
Short pickup of about 2. Blitz playing some good solid defense still.
3rd and 8.
Looking for maybe a possible turnover here in this zone. Maybe get the momentum back after driving a good portion of the field down there.
This feels like a heavyweight fight. Guys are feeling each other out these first couple rounds, and I can imagine some haymakers are coming. Upper Township's quarterback is Tim Mack. He's shown his arm early on, and looks like he's going to the air again. Looks to his left, down the left sideline. The ball's up the air and through the wickets. Number 85, Isaiah Watford, had a chance at a turnover, and his hands probably feels about as cold as the air right now.
Yeah, and you know what? He had he catches this. He's got a good shot at maybe running some distance down the field, but unfortunately, doesn't come up with it. And now it looks like Township might be punting here with a 4th and long.
38 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Perhaps one kick and one play.
The way it looks from the...
They're going for it.
Yeah, that's the way it looks from the Upper Township sideline.
All right, so this is a big moment early in this contest. No, they're going back to the punt.
They're going to punt.
And looks like Vineland stepped over on the encroachment, so now it could be decision time.
Yeah, you may change it up. You're getting closer to midfield. I don't know. I'd still might punt the football. Let's see, we got 4th and about 4.
They're sending the punt unit. Oh, nope, coach sent the punt unit back on the field.
I think it's a good move. Under the circumstances and the way this game is going so far, I think it's a good move by the coach.
38 seconds left in the first quarter. 4th and 3 for Upper Township Indians.
Mack goes to fire, floats one out. Looked like it was going to be a screen. Try to come back for his tight end, perhaps, number 87, Kyler Southard. But that's going to turn the ball over on downs. So they gamble, and, well, Al, that paid off about as good as your parlays on an NFL Sunday.
My parlays? Have you seen yours? I know somebody's been doing pretty well on some parlays. Just walked in the booth.
There he is, an alum, a Vineland Blitz alum, Garrett Fisher. Former teammate of Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, I saw his dad here. His dad was here earlier today.
How cool is that to be able to say that?
Yeah. So the Blitz, Perez now under center. They got a chance to perhaps score 6. Candelario, right side, squares his shoulder pads, and he's just plowing people out of his way to pick up a Blitz first down.
You better check his birth certificate. He runs like a man.
He was angry. Clock does stop. 25 seconds to go in quarter number 1. And the Blitz move the chains. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 25.
Yeah, really impressed with Candelario. They got to go back to him again. He's running with absolute anger. He's a football player's football player.
Ooh, beast mode. Perez gets the snap, pitches Candelario left side. He's got the edge, but nice wrap there by number 14, Aiden Smith, to bring him to the ground, but not before the Blitz moved the chains for another first down.
And again, not to belabor and jump on this whole bandwagon thing about Candelario, but he runs. He's almost very decisive in his running. And he is decisive in his running. He knows where he's going to go, and he's ready to run with violence. And you just watch it right here in the instant replay. Game changer instant replay.
Yeah, it's
he hits the hole quick and then runs hard. I mean, he's just hard to bring down.
Yeah, it's got that Derrick Henry look to him.
Yeah.
It's to really keep up and try to bring him to the ground, but that will end quarter number 1 here in the varsity semifinal, where it's still scoreless as the Blitz had a potential score removed off the board. We'll step away and come on back and see can they finish the drive and make it 6 here on BFA Sports.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Do that, but there we are, guys.
It's good.
Welcome back to Gittone Stadium. Tonight's broadcast powered by RK Chevrolet and Subaru. Make the short drive to Delsey Drive and get the MVP experience from Jim G and his team, 700 North Delsey Drive. For your new certified pre-owned or even service for any maker model, visit RK Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. 1st and 10 for the Blitz from the 12. Perez, Candelario, he's up the middle, and he moves forward out for another 5.
Candelario doing his thing. He's going to continue to punish this defense, and it's going to be one of those situations where you punish them enough, they're going to start to break down as they get into the second half. We're still only early in the second quarter, but you're going to see the effect of his running.
Well, right now he's not feeling too good. He's writhing in a bit of pain, and he popped the helmet off. So, again, could be winded, could have been just, takes the old shot in the belly. Sometimes you get a helmet in there.
Mm-hmm. Coach Nicky Basili coming out there.
But they're gonna check him out here for a minute. Also got the trainer out there. trainer out there on the field. And it looks like I think he's all right. Seems like he might have taken a shot to the midsection, if you want to call it that. A little bit. Yeah, he is hobbling a little bit. So I guess they'll
how mid?
Kind of. Well, might want to take the camera away. Let's just leave it at that, boys. Can we cut away from that shot? All right. So Blitz are gonna go down the depth chart a little bit and reconfigure the backfield, as Candelario needs some time. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Perez, nice view from the end zone. And Upper Township does a really nice job of filling a gap. Wrapped up there by number 74, Matthew Comby, and number 20, Liam Teeney. Big defensive stop for Upper Township.
Yeah, that was a jailbreak by the Upper Township defense right there. Only 5 guys around the football. Candelario back in the football game.
Shocking. 3rd and 7 now. Blitz. Pistol formation. Up back. Give it back to Candelario. He can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Daxton Ray meets him in the offensive backfield for a loss. So Upper Township not wasting any time of dialing up some blitzes of their own. So they're bringing the run blitz right now.
And it's very extremely effective. Yep. Now, I gotta wonder if we're going to go to the air on this play because of the way they're playing defense right now. Obviously, try to.
Yeah, I think if you can try to get Perez out in space, wouldn't be a bad time for. It wouldn't be a bad time for a drag route, but knowing the Blitz like to run power football, that's a great look from the end zone with some of the gaps. There's Perez. Perez pitches it out. Candelario left side. He's going to look for the corner, and the Blitz are in for the touchdown. Enzo Candelario. Where's number 33? And if you add those 3, that equals 6.
I was wrong again. They weren't going to the air. They went right to Candelario, trusting in their big running back.
You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Follow his blockers. Good seals out
Very
front.
Nice seals. Yep.
And he goes in untouched.
Great.
6-0.
Great job blocking up front by the Blitz to make it easy for Candelario. So now we can officially say it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown, right. Blitz. Blitz look like they're opting to go for 2, so they have a pistol full house. You don't see this every day. 2 blockers in the backfield. Perez is the quarterback. Candelario right behind him. Calls for the football, turns around, fakes the outside. Good move by Escalin. He avoids a tackle, and he gets the conversion.
Not a good move, a great move by Escalin.
Wow.
He ducks a player. Where do we see this on the Game Changer replay?
Yeah, just slow this down here. Let's look at him. Junito Escalin. Keep your eyes here. I mean, that is beautiful.
Amazing run. Nice run.
So Escalin gets the high fives, and the Blitz are able to convert a point after.
And to your point, this does feel like a heavyweight fight. This is a Frazier Ali fight right now.
Yeah.
Classic.
So we'll update our scoreboard back at our Chesilhurst studios, 7-0. So fans at home for varsity football at the junior level. A kick is worth 2. Oh. We stand corrected. They adjusted the scoreboard in the stadium, so I'm corrected. It's 8. The heck with it.
Virgilio already had it at 8, by the way.
Yeah,
Your producer over there in Chislehurst.
There's the kick. It goes down. It's taken by number 30. Braden Jones trying to find a crease. He'll bring it out to about the 28-yard line. And he's brought down by number 13, Javier Torres, where it'll be 1st and 10, Upper Township Indian football.
Yeah, the Blitz closed that wedge up quickly and made a nice play on the return.
Quite a few familiar faces there on the Blitz sidelines and coaching staff. One of our former interns, Kai Sollenberger.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fantastic student over at CC Tech. He spent a couple of seasons on the microphone here.
He sure did. He did a great
the Blitz
job.
Football games.
He had a blast. He loved it.
Oh, yeah. Coach Chris Perez has been on the staff now for quite a few years in his own right.
25.
There's Chris Perez, right on cue. And now a flag. And there's Doug Stasic. Doug E. Stasic, as he's better known in our household. Got much better hair than I do. There he is, graduate of the University of Tampa, so that red and black goes pretty well with the Blitz gear there. And he's pretty fired up.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's a little old to play. We got to remember to tell him that every once in a while. But no, he absolutely loves it being part of Basil's staff, and his one of his best friends, Matt Ward, on the coaching staff, and Jack Beretta, one of our former East Vineland Little League players. Local guys giving back. Nothing better to see that. Woo! Mac whips the ball, and it's almost picked off. Hot fingers, number 34.
Broke it up by number 34.
Cameron Williams. Thought he had a reservation for 6.
He read this one perfectly. I can't wait to see the replay on this one if we've got it.
You'll see Williams on the screen here.
He reads it. He has 6 right there if he does pick it off, and he knows it too.
Ooh.
Whoa, he's fired up. He knew it. Read it perfectly. Just probably a half a step. Just missed it by half a step.
So now 2nd and 15. Mac, single back formations. He's got split receivers on both sides. Looks to his right. Puts the ball up in the air. He's got a step and he's got a catch. Pass complete. Flag on the play. Number 14, Aiden Smith, gets his number called again. You'll see it here on the BFA instant replay.
It looks like Giovanni Cochran was the cover man.
I mean, he just absolutely dropped a dime, putting that ball the only place that his receiver could catch it. So it'll be 1st down. Now at the 45, 7:33 to go in the first half. Slot to the left, single back to the left for Mac. Calls it, gives it. It's number 25, Asher Kamaforo, for no gain to the right. And he's brought down by number 24, Joshua Smith.
Yeah, great open field tackle by Joshua Smith for no gain there.
Smith at practice yesterday. Got a little dinged up. Weren't really quite sure how that might play out, but it certainly worked out. He got himself up and ready for this football contest, and he is a big lineman, both on the offense and defensive side of the ball. Mack looking to his left, goes down the post route.
Intended for number 26,
Jason Christopher.
Jason Christopher
was the intended receiver.
A little too high for him to handle. He ran a nice route. He was open and just with the pass a little too high.
Good look there at Isaiah Watford, the corner for the Blitz. He's been busy. seeing number 16 is Anderson Wisniewski. Wisniewski is the quarterback for Upper Township. My sincere apologies, as there's a number 16 on this other roster, and I was looking at the wrong side. So it is Anderson Wisniewski, and he goes to fire the ball. That goes up the field, and that play is broken up as the pass was intended
incomplete again
for number 30, and that's Braden Jones.
So Indians with a long 4th and 10 at this point. And you got to wonder, still in the first half, are we punting here or are we going for it? It's going to shorten the field for the blitz, but if I'm the coach of the Indians, I'm definitely strongly thinking about punting at this point.
Certainly a bit of a gamble, and we've been talking about Candelario, where he has that downhill Derrick Henry-esque running style, and you see that with once he gets through the line of scrimmage and the secondary backs are supposed to tackle him, you kind of get that look of like, I'm not really sure if I want to wholeheartedly throw my full body at this guy because he's big.
Upper Township.
And the Indians call timeout, so you got to wonder if they're second guessing or making a change in the game plan here is whether or not they're going to go for it.
It all really comes down to the leg. I mean, at the 7th and 8th grade level, you don't necessarily automatically think that you got a punter that's going to put you in a 30 to 35 yard better position. A lot of things have to go right, because just as important as that punter is the long snapper, and they're really hard to find at this level. So some words of wisdom down there by Coach Nicky Basil as he addresses his blitz team. Very focused on the fundamentals of the game, and making sure that he's reminding everybody that you need to watch the football. And he's saying that because, to your point, 4th and 10 is very different than 4th and 5. So if Upper Township can come up with a hard cadence right here and get the blitz to be undisciplined, and suddenly it's 4th and 5, much easier way to go at a conversion. And Wisniewski is out on the field. And there's...
So good chances is going to be, to your point, a hard cadence. See if they can gain 5 yards without having to snap the football. Oh, boy.
Wisniewski, and the back moved, so the 5 yards is going to be on the up back, and that is definitely going to be a punt. Illegal shift, exactly what the call is against Upper Township. So, and
that's a big penalty right there.
And you saw the flinch. They almost got the blitz to jump, but because the back moved, it's on the offense. Well, there's not many plays in the playbook when it's 3rd and 15, let alone 4th and 15. This should be a punt situation. However, and
I mean, basically, you're looking at maybe picking up 20 yards on a punt, maybe.
Yeah, that's why
the flags are limp, so there's no wind really involved right now.
Yeah, that's the difference between 4th and 10 and 4th and 5. I mean,
yep.
4th and 5, you're going for it all day long. Now that you're 4th and 15, I mean, yeah, they're in a punt formation.
It's the right move.
There's a snap. There's the kick, and a pretty darn good one.
It was a good one. Nice coverage by the Indians.
Esquilin secures the football. He'll get taken to the ground. And now the blitz with 6:21 to go in the first half. We'll try to go back to work and see if they can march down the field.
And again, to my point, I said maybe a 20-yard difference, and that's what it ended up being, almost exactly. So they have good field position at their own 40, but still.
Low line drive.
Yep.
First and 10 on the 40.
Candelario again tries to sweep outside, but nice job converging there by the Indians. Looks like he might have lost 1 or 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. And again, we've been watching this game where Candelario has been successful both on the outside and the inside. You kind of wonder if running at this defense, this Indians defense, is not the best, I guess, the best medicine, if you will, for lack of a better word, for the Blitz. All right, 2nd and 11.
Another motion.
Oh,
that could have been dangerous. That was backwards.
And Candelario, great effort on his own right, because it would have been a loss for about 2 yards, and he turns it into a gain of about 3 or 4.
It'll be 3rd and 8.
Clock approaches the 5-minute mark. Ball now resting at the 42. I want to also remind everybody the official scoring app for Vineland Blitz football is Game Changer, powered by Dick's Sporting Goods. Be sure to download the app on your favorite iOS or Android mobile device for scoring, live streaming, and more with over 20 different types of sports. Game Changer has you covered. It'll be Perez. Perez looks to his right, fires down the side, and incomplete. Ball is intended for number 9, J.B. Perez.
Perez had his hands up like he was looking for some type of penalty on that one, but he had his man beat just out of his outstretched arms. And we'll see what the Blitz decides to do here. Almost the same scenario as what the Indians had. And they are going for it. Tells you a lot about how they feel about the Blitz feels about their defense. Going for it here.
Perez, slot to his right, waits for the snap. He has it, looks down to his right, running out of real estate, throws the ball to his side and out of bounds. They're going to probably get him for intentional grounding, or that's a fumble.
His arm was in motion, but I just thought it was going to be intentional grounding.
They're pointing in the direction of Upper Township as a turnover.
Oh, that is a big.
Here it is. So you look, his feet are standing just about on the.
Because it was a lateral.
Yep.
Because it ended up being a lateral because it went behind. Wow.
That is a huge turnover on downs, and Coach Nick Basili is asking the officials for the call, but he was going backwards, and that ball technically is a lateral, so.
Wasn't intended to be a lateral, but it ended up being one. That's a first for me. I've never seen that.
Yeah, and it's a loss of down on top of it because.
Well, it was a turnover in downs. Yeah.
But so regardless of the flag, you're like, no, we don't need that flag. We'll just take the football. Thanks.
Yeah, well, Blitz going to have to button it up here.
8-0. This now a big spot for Upper Township. Upper Township hands the football off. They give it to Camaforo, and he makes his way up the left side.
First down on the run by number 25, Asher Camaforo.
Indians smell blood.
They certainly do. It's under 4 minutes. They're gaining confidence. They've been able to execute. Their quarterback, Wisniewski, has shown poise. Double tight now formation. Slot to the right. He gives the handoff inside. It's Camaforo one more time. He squares his shoulders. And now he creeps inside the 10.
Great execution up front with the blocking by the Indians.
Look to your right. It is Smith and Comodoro. Wisniewski goes to the corner of the end zone. He lights it up, and it's intercepted. Taking it out of the end zone. Here he comes. Taking He might go all the way. It's going to be a 100-yard interception. Return for a touchdown. Number 12, Giovanni Cochran.
Wow! What a play! I'm watching Nicky Basile. He's looking across the field right now. Head coach Nicky Basile.
You got to be kidding
He's
me.
looking across the field as if there's something. Is there a flag then?
Giovanni Cochran. There's a flag
26-yard line?
on the return. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Watch this play. Ball goes into the corner of the end zone. Cochran goes up to its highest point. Inexplicably, he finds his way through all the turns. That was the call back there.
Can you go back to that since we're going to have time?
We'll be able
I
to
want
go
to see
back.
what that was because that doesn't make any sense.
Dave, let's
What a return, man. God.
We'll back this up. And I'll tell you, just go for it all the way. Let it play, and I'll tell you where to slow it down. So we're going to keep going. You're going to see him. You're going to see him over here. So we're going to play this out. So go ahead and play that. And then that's. Yeah, so one more time, Dave, because we had to reset it on our end. All right, here we go. So play it at regular speed, and then I'll show you we're going to slow this down. So he makes the interception. That's great. Once he starts running, we're going to slow it down right here. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. That still looks good.
He reaches out for the player.
He reaches out for the player.
And they called a hold?
That's so he called
his
the
hands
hold
away
because
from
he
the-
closed his hand, I guess. That's your call.
Yeah, but he didn't. He did. That's not a hold.
That's your call. That's your call. All right. Well, we're going to back to...
He's going to see that in film. He's not going to be a happy camper.
We're going to be regular action on that one. Oh, that's your call. Respect the call, as they say.
What did they?
It's just cheerleaders saying, they're saying the cheer is, we got spirit. Yes, you do. You got spirit. Oh, yeah. And then the cheerleaders say, well, we got more.
Okay.
Yeah. Timeout Blitz.
Wow.
They're going to have to cool their jets and give the whole defensive team some Gatorade after all that running. It was just doing like wind sprints, but what an impressive play. Just an unfortunate situation.
I'm not attacking the refs at all, but it made it happen so fast that they thought he grabbed him, but I didn't see a grab there.
Yeah.
His hands are out away from his body, yes, but that's not an automatic flag.
Yeah, tough spot, man.
Nope.
All right, well, Blitz come up with a big defensive play nonetheless because Upper Township looked like a good chance they're going to go in and perhaps tie this contest.
It's nice to see G Money coming out here and supporting the boys.
For sure.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Great to see G Money up here in the booth. Nothing better than a little playoff football. Get the juices going. And back to action. Perez hands it off to Candelario. He'll move ahead for a gain. Now, here's the difference. You go 100 yards in one play, that lights up the score pretty quick. Now, we're only 2 minutes out, roughly, from the half, and they got to go the distance.
And Candelario, that last run, hard-earned 3 yards on that play, but again, the way he runs, I could see an opportunity right here where he can break free and maybe get a big long one on there. So,
little deep in their own territory to think about opening up the passing game right here, because that could bite you.
Yeah.
But a good chunk play would change everything. 2nd and 8, blitz at their own 12, pistol formation. Candelario in the eye. They're going to give it to him. He bounces it to the right side. He's got himself some room. He heads towards the hash, and he works his way towards out of bounds, and they're going to stop the clock for a first down.
This young man runs with purpose, and there's absolutely no doubt. Another great run here.
There it is on the game changer instant replay. Candelario wiggles his way out. You're going to see. He knows he's trying to get to the sideline because ultimately he wants to pick up the first and stop the clock, and that's where he was trying to battle there. It wasn't to try to get away from the tackle, it was so he could get out of bounds. Candelario with the football yet again. And again, clock will stop. Now 1:07 to go.
Did he get out of bounds?
They did wave it off.
2nd and 8, or 2nd and 2 on the 40.
So Candelario, again, at this level, these guys are playing two ways. So he's playing every defensive play as much as he's playing offensive. But with 1:07, time is certainly a concern. And
Just needs a breather.
Yeah.
Young man needs a breather.
That's basically what they're looking at right now.
And again, he just puts so much effort into his running. Give the young man credit.
Perez, he looks to pass. There's a chunk play. Ball's broken up. Well defended by number 21, Cooper Mazza, as it was intended for Perez.
1:03 in the half.
Clock to stop. It's now 3rd down and short.
Perez getting a call from offensive coach Matt Ward. Blitz now going to look towards the east end of the end zone and see the big 1:03 on the scoreboard in terms of time. We believe Blitz have one more timeout. Perez hands it off inside. They're going to give it to number 14, Escalon.
Number 14. No gain on the play.
Indians close that hole up real quick because it looked like Escalon had a nice big gap to run through and couldn't get the first down. So it's going to be 4th and short, just under a minute to go. Actually, 45 seconds ago here in the first half.
Good look at the defense of Upper Township.
And they're going to
yell for punt.
Which makes sense at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
You're up a score.
Give them a longer field. They're going to need a couple plays to try to put something on.
And the clock's still ticking. So you didn't even get a timeout. I don't know if they had any timeouts left because it doesn't show on the scoreboard.
It says 2 on ours, but you need a clean snap here. If this ball sails on them, that could be a problem. Blitz trying to... The official's telling him when he's got 5 seconds. That's why he's asking for a count. 5 seconds. There he goes.
It's going to take the penalty. No, maybe not.
There it is.
Didn't have to.
And that'll be the half. So 8-0 as we head to the locker room. But don't go anywhere. We got ourselves a good one here in the Cape Atlantic Junior Football League Varsity Semifinals on BFA Sports. It's halftime.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
I mean, granted, the fight was only one round, but I literally went down a couple minutes before the fight, the prelim, and we're back.
Yeah. Well, how about that?
All right.
Great story, though.
Well, hopefully.
Luckily.
All right.
Isn't your producer supposed to give you a cue?
Yeah, he does. He says, look at the monitor, and then you're back on. So welcome back. It's Blitz Football, the 2025 Cape Atlantic Junior Football League semifinal between the Blitz and the Upper Township Indians. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasic, and my brother from another, Al Fisher, on the call high atop Gittone.
And this is a Al Lee Frazier fight right now, so it's a good one. Real good one. A lot of physicality. Great running by Candelaria, by the Blitz running back, who's just running like a man. But looking forward to this second half, and it's up to the Indians to kind of strap it on and make something happen.
Well, they got the chin straps buttoned up, and they're ready to go.
Well,
looks like Upper Township kicks the ball away and into the hands of number 14, Escalin. He finds himself a seam, and he'll be wrapped up and stopped by number 88, Tobin Robinson. Blitz take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line. What do you anticipate seeing here?
a lot of Candelaria.
Yeah,
but they got to punish the defensive line. They got to make them pay and then wear them down, and just take advantage of it when you go into the fourth.
Well, 2 quarters away from one of these teams punching their ticket into the CAJFL championships. And for the varsity level, it'll be held next Saturday, November 29th at 2 p.m. at Birch Grove Park, home of the Northfield Cardinals. Perez. Well, no, that's Candelario on the Wildcat. He's moving to his right. He's looking for running room. Big chunk play. Are they going to get him? Not this time. 10-5 touchdown Blitz.
I'm going to go play the lottery tonight.
55 yards for the big man as he goes rumbling and thundering into the end zone.
Right on cue.
Here it is on the Game Changer instant replay.
Yeah, Wildcat direct snap to Candelario, and he's just pure speed on the outside. Just a beautiful run. Good blocking up front.
Fantastic.
And he just pulls away with all the speed he has. So there it is. Blitz now with an advantage, 14-0, right before the conversion.
Another angle here on the replay, and then just look at all this wall blocking that you have here. Look, seal block, Escalin out in front.
Yep.
Out in front, 17. Barry Garcia Jr. And when you have that kind of wall that looked like it was built at Northeast Precast,
it sure did.
You know that thing's going to hold. I guess that's what you meant when you were talking about earlier. You wanted these guys to strap it on like they do with the big concrete panels.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and firm.
That's exactly what I was referencing.
You can block.
And the conversion is good.
2 points for the Blitz, and that'll make it 16-0.
And for all intents and purposes, that makes it almost like a 3-score game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, because you're going to have to count on these conversions as well.
Well, they cashed in on the conversion. I hear just like people are cashing in on the promotional CD rates at Ocean First Bank.
What are you doing? They are, actually.
I heard. I
can't do any cheap plugs. I can't.
Well, you should. I mean, get something out of it. Right. More than hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate. Hot is the operative word.
Yeah. Definitely hotter than the temperature, which is always a good thing.
So they're showing 15-0, but I thought it was 16-0. Scoreboard's showing me 15, so I'm taking our scoreboard as the correct.
I'm going with the Virgilio scoreboard.
Yep, I am too. Dave's on point, man.
Blitz kick it off, returned by number 43, Daxton Ray.
Good field position for the Indians as they're at their own 42-yard line. And they've got to answer back in this heavyweight bout.
Ball is brought to the 43-yard line.
They have shown the ability to run the football with Comafero. Asher Comafero. We'll see if we come right back to it.
Well, make no mistake about it. Their quarterback, Wisniewski, have shown that he can throw the football around the yard. I think what they need, though, is a mismatch. And as you look towards the bottom of your screen, got a sizable receiver there, number 87, Kyler Southard. Wonder if they're going to dial up his number. Blitz on the blitz. And it is a run zero variety. Not going to be much there.
Nice play there by number 22 of the blitz. That was Brandon Reyes.
So if you were wondering who's responsible for all these upgraded and updated awesome graphics, it would be none other than Matthew Virgilio.
Nice.
Big into his graphics. Screen pass bounces off the helmet and into the hands of number 26.
What are the chances of that?
Jason Christopher. Check this.
Down for a first down.
You'll be able to check this out on the replay. So he's looking over to his left. Looks like it's going to be a screen. Bounces off the head of his lineman.
That's an ineligible man, though. It's an ineligible touching. That should have been a penalty.
That is off the helmet of Michael DeBabo.
That technically is that's an ineligible receiver.
Well, it's a judgment call, so they think if it was just a bad pass and it skipped off the lineman's helmet, he didn't touch it technically.
But he was also an ineligible receiver downfield, too.
But it was a screen.
Because he was an offensive lineman.
It was a screen. Not that I'm disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that if I'm the ref, I'm thinking that was a screen pass.
They're going to the air.
Wisniewski back to the air attack. He's got Southard, and it's broken up.
Broken up by number 34,
Cameron Williams on another pass defense.
That's a second great play he's made this game.
Man. Another game-changing play there for number 34. Of course, Game Changer, official scoring app of Vineland Blitz football, and all of us at BFA Sports. Be sure to download the scoring and live streaming app on your favorite iOS or mobile device, or you can visit it by going to gc.com. Wisniewski, slot to his left, single receiver to his right. He's going downfield again, and that one is also broken up by number 34, Cameron Williams.
And they keep going a little well
Incomplete.
to number 87, as you said, is 87 Southern. But what great defense, great coverage. He's step for step with him. Watch it right here on the Game Changer instant replay.
Yeah, Wisniewski really showing off the arm. He had inside leverage.
Yep.
But I'd give Williams even more credit because you talk about fundamentally good football. He was lined up there at the line of scrimmage. He had his outside foot back. It puts himself in a very good position, and you try to use the sideline to your advantage and not let him come back to the inside of the field. Well done.
And there's a size advantage between Williams and Southern. You're seeing it right here at the bottom of the screen.
Be 3rd and 10. 2-score difference, and that ball's incomplete, intended for Smith.
And I see some yellow hankies on the field. Legal procedure is the preliminary call on the offense, and it looks like they might be declining it. And they have declined it. So now be 4th and 10 from the Blitz 46-yard line. I like the fact that the ends have come out aggressively.
Good look at Nick Basil, Chris Perez, and Chris Morgan. Chris Morgan, of course, the legendary taxi coach here in Vineland. Also, one of the main players in this Vineland Blitz organization to make it so successful. Inside slant route. That one was caught, and then the ball goes down on the ground. So I believe they're going to give credit to Christopher on the catch. And now they're saying it's a Blitz turnover as Candelario celebrates. We're going to need to take a look at the game
Yeah, we need
changer
to see
instant
this.
replay for this one.
Because it looks like the Indian player, actually another great slant play by, I believe it was Camafero, if it's number 25, runs a great route, catches the ball in stride, and then puts the ball on the carpet. If we can get the replay.
Let's check it out here on the game changer instant replay. Again, good route on the slant. Can we play that one more
don't have to, it
time
squirts out.
and then slow that down, Dave? All right, here we go. We'll show the good speed here, and then once he catches it, we'll slow it down.
Great execution.
So it's here, but then watch right in there. Oh. Nonetheless, it's Vineland Blitz football, so we're back to live action. Gain of 3 for Candelario on his first carry.
And that is a huge turnover for the Blitz. And
as we get later into this contest, one more score could be very, very deep cutting.
And with this 2-scored lead right now, you're thinking just pound the football right at the Indian defense. And it looks like it's going to be another direct snap to Candelario.
Well, if it worked once,
defense.
why not do it again? And he fights his way, but he's pushed out of bounds by number 1, Vincent Farina.
But a good gain nonetheless. It's going to be third and about 2.
On the carry from number 33.
Not sure we have an update from the other location of who's potentially going to make the final.
And that game was between who again? You know?
I think it was Northfield, and I'm not sure who the other team that was playing at the varsity level. Candelario still back in the Wildcat. And going to be a
Dead ball.
false start against the Blitz.
Flag on the play. Illegal procedure on
Well, that hurts a little bit. So now it'll be about 3rd and 7.
Candelario battles his way right up the middle.
Close to a first down, probably about a yard short, but it's still 4th down. More than likely, Blitz goes for it here.
And he was really quick with the snap.
He actually was moving before.
He
the
was.
snap.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was
surprised they didn't call it. Yep. No, he was moving towards the line of scrimmage before the snap.
There's a look at Doug E. Stasic, a chip off the old block. Of course, my other son Drew, also a lineman coach for the Blitz.
Former center, right?
Yeah,
Good look.
Drew's a former center, defensive tackle. There's Candelario. He's running again. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blitz.
All Candelario.
That is an angry runner, my friend. A very angry runner.
Got an injury on the field at the 43-yard line, but no flags on the field. So that touchdown will stand.
There he is, number 33, Enzo Candelario.
Impressive young man.
I mean, just good blocking, too, up front. I mean, look at this wall of Blitz defenders. Like,
Well-coached football team, Doug. It's a well-coached, well-executed play.
I mean, as good of a talented runner that he is, it doesn't happen if you're not paving the way for him.
Agreed. It was a beautiful play. It's just absolutely...
It's good power football running between the tackles.
I'm hoping our favorite NFL football team can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, they need to find their running playbook. Problem is, again, it goes down to what you just said there, right? It's the O-line, and I think the difference between good teams and great teams or great teams and elite teams how fundamentally well the line executes. Here's Perez now back. He's in the gun. Motion is Esquilin. Slot to the left. Flips it to Esquilin inside. And he converts.
Nice play. Very nice play. Well executed again.
24-0. Although the board says 23-0, so I don't know. It was a pass.
They only get one on the pass, right? Oh, it's 2 in a row. Or is it vice versa? I don't know.
I guess I should find out. Right now in Gittone it says 23. I thought it was 24, but
23, 24, whatever it takes.
Brian Virgilio is saying 24. That's where we're going. So from a football standpoint, our next BFA football broadcast will be Holy Spirit versus Atlantic City on Thanksgiving morning. This ball's kicked off and fielded by number 30, and there's a thunderous hit. Somebody's fired up, and that man would be number 24, Josh Smith. We'll see that on the BFA instant replay.
Gosh.
Brought to you by Game Changer.
Bring that one up, Dave.
So, short kick. It's squibbed. It's fielded. And bang. Wow.
Clean.
Wow.
Shoulder to shoulder and just absolutely crushed him.
That was something. Coach Chestnut, he's been here since the beginning. Coach Chestnut out here on the Blitz field cam. Thanks to him for all of his service.
1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
He's helped make a lot of impact on a lot of young men's life here in Vineland for the course of time. Both at the youth and high school level for all the football programs. That guy never has a bad day. Always has a smile on his face. It's unbelievable.
Yep. No more.
So 6:10 to go, and it's still the third quarter.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at a drone, and
They brought it down closer to the field.
That you can't fly a drone over a football field. It's actually against policy. So they're going to want someone to make an announcement to ask them to put down the drone.
I think it's gone.
So a little flashing green thing we showed on the screen is exactly what it is, and the refs are still looking for it. So we've been asked before too. It's like, oh, why don't you add like a drone to the broadcast? Well,
right.
You can't. It's illegal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, technically you're supposed to license a fly to a public field. And that ball is intercepted. Esquilin showing off the hands. He's going to reverse skate. He's looking for room. He's got some defenders out in front of him. And could he convert this? It won't happen, but my, oh my. What a fantastic defensive play. And the Blitz are running on all cylinders. You'll see it on the replay. So we're going back to the ref trying to step away from the drone. We'll see the play here in a second. Here it is. So Wisniewski's pass gets picked off, but watch what you're about to see with the cavalry down here and this blocking for Esquilin. Watch this. I mean, all the Blitz defenders. Look, there's Candelario. Look at that block.
Nice
block.
block.
Oh, my goodness.
Candelario gets his man, chips him.
Oh.
Yep, but Braden Jones saves the day for the Indians by making that tackle. On Escalon.
That.
Oh, what are they going backwards?
Oh,
you got to be kidding me again. Where's the...
Bringing it back. Final play.
On what?
They're going to probably call a blindside block, would be my guess. If they called it on the other one, then that's, being consistent. So we'll run it back. I'll show you what.
Please get loud for the Vineland Blitz.
Yeah, and Coach Nicky Biselli is out there asking questions again. He's not happy.
All right, so we'll run the play back one more time, and then Dave, after the interception, we'll slow it down. All right, so here's what you're going to see. So we go into the regular play. We'll play their regular speed. And then once he intercepts it, I'm going to slow it down, and you're going to see traffic in here. So keep your eyes about right here. So this is a great move by Escalon, but now you're going to see the cavalry come up back to regular.
It was a block in the back. Because look where the ball spotted.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. They still have the football. So where is the call?
Okay, so Upper Township has the football, so there's no turnover.
I'm not understanding. It was intercepted.
Unless they said there's some play that happened before the interception.
Then it had to be a defensive penalty.
Had to be a defensive penalty.
Had to be a defensive penalty.
Well,
did we get a call?
Yeah, it's definitely tough without having the officials mic'd up because we're so far high in the booth. Like, we don't have any communication with what's going on down on the field.
And they probably did the hand signals, but we were watching the replay and then completely missed it. But we're assuming it had to be on the run back.
Well, Blitz will go back to work defensively, and it's crunch time now for Upper Township as the Indians trying to continue to move the football up the field. Here it is, Wisniewski.
There's a push off.
That ball's out past the extended arms.
Esquin had it covered very well. I saw a push off by the offensive player.
Yeah, that's something. 3rd and 9 on the 45-yard line. Upper Township breaks the huddle yet again. And another flag.
It's going to probably legal. Yep, too many men.
They broke the huddle with 12.
Broke the huddle with 12. Yep.
The quarterback, Wisniewski's like, what's that? Because that isn't for a youth player, that is not a hand signal you normally see. But.
Right. So now it's going to be 3rd and 15.
And a veteran officiating crew. Like, this is a very highly decorated NJSIA high school
14 on
crew.
the 49-yard line for Upper Township.
Oh, don't get me wrong. They're calling a good game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got to wonder if there was like an illegal contact or they called interference a couple plays ago. I unfortunately missed it, and I didn't see any other flags on the field.
There's a pass. Wisniewski, he's going down the field and past the outstretched hands of number 26, Jason Christopher.
And a great defensive play by Isaiah Watford for the Blitz varsity squad.
4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. If you're hungry,
I guess one of the things I'm really impressed with is that even if the player is burnt, maybe slightly burnt on the route, I should say, they're making great recovery to make the defensive play. And the ball's put in a good spot and just making great plays.
Our buddy Jim G was trying to give us a call.
Oh, is it Jim?
Yeah, he was just dialing it up. Must be watching on the RK Chevrolet scoreboard there. There's a ball. Goes up and down the field. That was a well-thrown ball. I mean, great placement there, intended for Smith.
Incomplete, broken up by 2 defenders.
But broken up by number 12, Giovanni Cochran.
And the player was double teamed.
And
so again,
number
good
2,
defense.
yeah, Lorenzo Cruz.
Yep, good defense again. Still have plenty of football left. We got a half of a third quarter to play and another one to follow. But we've got ourselves a lopsided football game right now, and the scoreboard is not necessarily telling the full story. It's just been a couple of big runs by Candelaria because it looks like at times the Indians have control of the game, but then you get that big run.
No, and they're showing their ability to move the ball in chunks and get it down the field, and it's just give credit. Blitz have been doing a great job of covering it, and again, that's another skill set you don't see a lot of. You don't see very deep defensive secondaries at this, varsity level. And there's Escalon, and he's even running angry.
Wow. You go from Candelaria to Escalon, and that's pure effort on that play.
29-yard line.
So Vincent Farina finally takes down Escalon, but the Blitz are on the move, and it looks like timeout is called on the field by the Upper Township Indians. There's Jack Beretta down on the field too. Like I said, some of these young professionals down here in Vineland giving back to where a lot of them started on the football and the baseball fields here however many years ago. And so these guys are trying to make impression on the next generation, and you got to tip the cap for kids that want to do that. And that's important because that's how we carry the torch and get more kids involved.
Indeed, I was just with Dad the other day with John Beretta at the Vineland YMCA board meeting on Thursday. A lot of good things happening there. Our friend the drone made a comeback, but I think he disappeared again.
No, the drones, man, they're all the they're all the rage.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah. Some conversations going on right now by Coach Basili.
So I sent that message to our buddy Jim G, let him know we were on the air, and he responded back.
Merrill Mike. I could do some imitations of Mike if you like.
Back to work. It's Escalon. He's got himself another carry. He's going for the corner. He's going for the end zone. And he's in for a blitz touchdown.
You don't miss a beat with Escalon replacing Candelario, and it's just ground and pound by the blitz.
I heard another whistle, and I'm hearing a bunch of boos.
Flag on the play.
You got to be kidding me. What are we doing?
Yep, there's a flag on the top side of the field laying on the sideline. I can see it. There's Escalon.
85, maybe? I don't see anything. Where is it?
I don't know. Well, let's see what he's...
Touchdown, Vineland. Flag on the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense.
Okay. Little extracurricular activities.
So make it 29-0 with 3:54 left here in the third quarter from Gittone Stadium. And they'll go back. They're probably going to put it on. They're probably going to mark it off when they go off then, I would think, because they're spotting the ball at the 5.
The extra point is
And the extra point is good. So the Blitz continuing to convert touchdowns and convert extra points. And they got themselves a 32-0 advantage with 4 minutes to go. Still in the third quarter.
Still not at a spot with the running clock yet, correct?
We're there, assuming that is still the rule for the playoffs, which I would imagine it might be.
Is it a time and score, or is it just the score itself?
Second half. So if you get to the second half and you're at that point, that's generally where I think. So we'll know.
We'll know as soon as we get the
soon enough.
Kickoff. Yep.
But the Blitz out in front from a commanding. What is 30?
We got 31 on the board.
31 on the board. So unless they cap it at 31.
It was 23, wasn't it? Yeah, they got 2 points because it was 29. Yeah,
okay.
Yep, they gave him 2.
All
Ball
right.
stop at number 30.
Nice tackle.
And he is down.
Braden Jones on the return. And he's brought down by number 34, Cameron Williams.
Upper Township.
Plenty of football to play, but at this point, it looks like the Blitz is in full control. I'm sure the way they're coached and the discipline they have on this team, it's going to hold up, but still plenty of football to play. You got to wonder, Candelaria was not in for any of the plays in that last series. Maybe they're, at this point, they feel they can get the same execution what they've shown with Esquilin, and maybe give him a little rest for next week's game. You never know.
Perhaps, but he's still in the middle of the field right now as the linebacker. And there is a sack as they drop the big man.
Brandon Reyes.
So number 22, Brandon Reyes with the sack. You'll see it here on the Game Changer instant replay. They just come and bring it. So you got 30 and 22 back there. So Isaac Anderson joining the party as well. Those are two big dudes. So the clock continues to go.
Oh,
Wisniewski hands off the football, and immediately in the backfield are greeted by, again, number 22, Brandon Reyes. Flag on the play, and
they're calling the face mask because the preliminary call. Preliminary call is face mask. Reyes must have gotten him.
The level of aggressiveness is a level in its all its own.
Face mask defense.
That pushes the ball all the way back into Blitz territory now. They're second down and short from the Blitz 46. Clock is running, though, even after a penalty.
Yes, they're...
We'll keep an eye on that.
Must be invoking that time frame. At first, I didn't think that was the case, but Upper Township right back at it, going to work. So they are stopping the clock.
Nope, he's winding it.
And they're going to give a first down. So any early predictions for the Eagles-Cowboys game tomorrow?
I think their offense is going to give us a little bit of a problem, even though our defense is playing so well. My only concern is with the number 2 corner.
Yeah.
But with the pressure that we're getting up front now, which is consistent in the way Nakobe Dean is playing out of his mind and the physicality he brings, I'm gonna say 24-13 with a defensive touchdown in there.
Ooh, with a defensive touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Which tells you we're only going to score 17 points in offense.
Yeah.
Clock
Remember
winding
that.
down in the third quarter.
We got it on. It's being recorded.
Braden Jones with that last carry for Upper Township. We are 45 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Wisniewski goes to his left, goes down the field.
The ball.
Referee saying the arm was in motion. It looked like it was a fumble, but it wasn't.
Arm was moving forward.
So
clock did stop.
It
so
did
we're still
stop.
playing the game straight up.
Straight up. Yep. Good observation there. So you asked me, what do you think?
I just feel like you're putting the defense in a unique situation. It's the NFL, so you're not going to hold that many people to that few points week after week after week. Something's got to give at some point. That being said, I find it hard to believe it would be a week against Dallas. Dallas coming off a pretty...
They're a 3.5-point favorite, too, aren't they? Isn't that sometimes a clear indicator?
Yeah, it's hard to say they're going to lose, but I don't think that they cover. I'm going to go with like 17-14.
Okay.
Oh, nice takedown there by number 27, and that's Avon Jusino.
Nice tackle.
Fourth down on the 41-yard line.
And that last play will probably take us out here in the third quarter as we get down to 15 seconds, and it doesn't look like the Indians are in a hurry. Typically, you usually see that quarterback making his way to the sidelines, or he's already over there, actually. My bad.
All right, so the clock winds down on quarter number 3. And right now the Blitz are 1 quarter away from punching their ticket to the CAJFL Varsity final. But don't go anywhere. Way more football to play as we go to the 4th.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Use it, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all this sucker shit inside your
And we're back for quarter number 4, the final frame, as we bring you back to the broadcast. High top Gittone, and that was a big-time stop as Wisniewski reached back to throw the football.
I think that ball was deflected. And then picked up there by looks like number 99 of Upper Township, Logan Brooks. Oh, yeah? What? Okay.
Yeah, so we got for viewers, hang in there. I mean, it's a commanding lead, but being told we got a couple of surprises to show.
All right. I like
folks,
surprises.
We're going to go against things that I was saying earlier in the broadcast.
At my age, I don't get too many surprises anymore. So.
I love surprises.
Me too.
Except when they come from my wife, and then I find out that the surprises I had to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well,
it's like, here's a surprise.
Listen, I can relate to that.
I don't need one. Perez hands it off inside to number 12, Giovanni Cochran. Of course, Cochran had the 100-yard INT return for a TD that didn't count. That was one heck of a play, and now he's getting a chance to handle the football a little bit here.
Coach Basile not happy with the execution. His hands are out. I think he wasn't happy with the execution, nothing else. But
on the 40-yard
he does that
line.
move with the hands are out. You know he's not happy. Matty Ward making the calls on the field.
Back in the gun, and you had talked about, Escalon getting a chance to carry the ball a little bit more, but Candelario just loves this game so much. I'm sure he was telling his coaches, I don't want to come out.
He's chomping at the bit. He wants the football.
Still 8:42 to go. Here in quarter number 4. Winner advances to the CAJFL championship game.
Third and a long 11 for the Blitz at their own 42-yard line.
Timeout, Vineland.
So we're trying to see if we can get you some updates of some scores from the other games earlier today. So, we were talking earlier about the drone being around, and sometimes you just got to know the right people out. So,
oh yeah,
yeah. So in case you're wondering what the drone was seeing, well, there you have it. So we'll show it to you again. So Dave, if you can play that a little bit extended footage here.
How are we getting that?
I guess you just got to know the right people. So there it is. So a quick clip of a play in action. Stop.
That is really wild. That's a nice shot too.
Always an adventure here on BFA and Gittone. So our camera op, Nick Penz, is down on the field. He asked around, says, anybody know whose drone that is? Because nobody wants to admit that they know whose drone it is. And then lo and behold, the next thing you know, we get it sent to our studio.
And that's
another run.
And another flag on the play.
Flag in the backfield.
Hold against the Blitz.
Holding offense.
I will say the only drawback in this game is the number of flags that are being thrown. I've seen a lot of them on the Blitz, but they're dominating this game 31-0 at this point. So you can't really take anything away from them.
All right, so from Cape Atlantic Junior Football League President Sammy Caraballo. This is what I know, so I got to do this in real time. So
third and long.
The other location that was semifinals was in Galloway. So for the Pee Wee division, Galloway defeated Upper Township 28-0. player of the game was Weston Woods. For the JV, it was Northfield 14, Egg Harbor Township 7. Player of the game was Jared Milstead. And here's another big run. Here goes Candelario, and I'm going to go on a limb and say he'll end up being player of the game for this one.
You just stole that from me because I was about to say there's your player of the game.
And then for varsity, Northfield defeated Galloway 33-15. Player of the game was Jake Guerreri. And for those of you that tuned in late here in Vineland, earlier we had Northfield defeating Vineland 19-8. Jackson Yard of Northfield was the player of the game. And Upper Township defeated Galloway 28-0. Jace Kleiber was the quarterback, was the player of the game, and this game is still going, but evident that Vineland will be advancing to take on Northfield in Northfield at Birch Grove Park in the varsity. So, to recap, the Pee Wee Championship will be Galloway at Northfield. JV will be Upper Township at Northfield. And for varsity, it looks like it's going to be Vineland versus Northfield. And here is a great run by number 12.
Big run by number 12.
Cochran.
Flag on the play.
He's got to be getting a complex. Every time this kid gets a big play today, there's a flag that gets thrown.
And one of the coaches is losing his mind on the field, and they got to bring him away. And you got to wonder who that might be.
Lock in the back.
Here's the BFA instant replay.
Oh, gosh.
Here it is. You're going to see him come in here. Does a nice job of turning it upfield. Coach Belfie would love to see what he says. And then,
they called the block in the back right there. 14. Esquilin.
I
know.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. First down at
6 minutes to go. So again, so the playoffs are
43-yard line.
The championships are set.
Are you going to give some more scores? The reason why I'm saying is, isn't that another spot foul? Wouldn't it be down the field? And then from that point, that doesn't bring you back from the line of scrimmage because it was up the field. Good talk.
Sorry.
That's all right. Esquilin's going to run a touchdown here. That's okay. The running clock. There goes the running clock now. What another great run by Esquilin. The 1-2 punch for the Blitz is absolutely phenomenal and fun to watch.
Touchdown, Vineland, number 14, Janito Esquilin.
There's the game changers replay.
And Esquilin is pretty much untouched. He might have got touched there a few yards down the field, but then it's free running for the young man as he scores his second touchdown of the game. And it's now, and they gave the 6 points to the wrong team.
Oh, jeez.
It should now be 39-0. 37-0. So 37-0 conversion coming up with 5:26 left here in the ball game. And rest assured, it will be a running clock after this score. And the conversion is good.
There's number 24, Josh Smith, for the conversion.
Joshua Smith.
So the championship matchups, as I kind of stepped away there for a second, Pee Wee at 10 a.m. will be Galloway at Northfield. 12P will be Upper Township at Northfield. And 2P will be Vineland at Northfield. And all games are at Northfield, home of the Cardinals.
Northfield putting a good program together this year, faring well. Let's see if the Vineland Blitz has something to say in that varsity game, though.
Coaches are now talking it up. Clock shows 5:26. Would anticipate here now we're going to probably see a little bit of the depth of both of these teams. Get some players some opportunities. There's the kick from number 24, Josh Smith. And it's taken there by number 30. Ball pops out, but able to recapture it and get to the ground is Braden Jones.
Recovered by number 30.
That takes you up close and personal on the Blitz sideline. Want to thank our whole production crew today as we kind of put some things through the, call it the tests. Some nice additions and upgrades to the broadcast. Special shout out to our producer Dave Virgilio back in the studio. New graphics package looks awesome.
Oh, absolutely awesome.
Brian, his brother Brian Virgilio, also helping us out. This slick looking scoreboard. And there's a good run. Here's number 26, Jason Christopher. He's wrapped up and pushed out of bounds by number 17, Barry Garcia Jr.
49-yard line.
The legendary Charles Hope has been out here for another day of Blitz football, bringing you some great action shots. Legend in the making, Nick Penza, the man with the crazy hair, down on the sideline, bringing it all to you. And, of course, you, my brother from another. We talked last week and just said, hey, let's go have some fun. Call a little Blitz football here.
It's been fun.
And it's all for a good cause. Again, a lot of
100%.
great organizations step up and donate their services to the Blitz so they can put on these broadcasts, make memories for the kids and the family. So we are grateful. That ball is carried there by number 1, David Michael. That's actually Vincent Farina.
And it is a fact now the clock is running, even though the players are going out of bounds. So just going to run this one out with a 38-0 lead by the Blitz. An impressive one at that.
Upper Township now trying to maximize their use of the clock. And we want to say congratulations to the Upper Township Indians Varsity for another strong season. As we have seen firsthand, they got a very good football team. They got a great program overall, and tip of the cap to the coaches, players, and families and fans.
Make no bones about it. That is a very good football team over there. Just the Blitz came out and was just a little bit better. Coach Bell's actually congratulating his players. He loves these kids. Look at it. It's awesome.
Yeah, fired up. There's another handoff, and Jones, he's looking for room to run. He's going up the left sideline, got a little bit of room, and finally pushed out of bounds by number 81, Caden Cook.
21.
Yeah, nice run by Braden Jones on that last
55
play.
left in the fourth quarter.
Listen, you're not going down without a fight, and I like that.
The concession stand is located behind the home bleachers.
Blitz shuffling personnel in and out. There's a snap inside, going to keep it as number 5, Jackson Candeloro. He's brought down.
Please remember to throw all your trash out into the proper facilities as you leave the stadium. Thank you.
A reminder by the Blitz public address team for fans that are here in Gittone. If you would please take a couple minutes before you pack it up and leave to just take your trash and bottles and the like and put them in the proper receptacles on your way back to the car, and we wish you safe travels. And for Vineland fans, congratulations as you move on to the championship game. And now here's a ball going to the right side. So a good move here by Jackson Candeloro.
Nice little run there.
They're going to try to hustle, maybe get one more playoff. 30 seconds.
I don't think Coach calls timeout to give him a shot, do you?
No, they're going to try to break out of the huddle, though. It's going to be the last play of the game. Upper Township is going to be on the run. See if they can get themselves on the scoreboard. They are coming out of it. Candeloro is a single back. He's actually in the quarterback position. He's going to keep the football, hands it off, and the Blitz defense ensures a team shutout to advance them to the championship.
And that is game. Please clap it up for both teams.
The Blitz have the opportunity to finally, perhaps, capture their first league title, but they're going to face a rival in Northfield. The Cardinals have advanced all three levels, Pee Wee, JV, and Varsity, but there you have it. It's right there on your scoreboard. The Blitz advancing to the finals. There's the overhead drone shots.
Oh, wow.
And, I mean, that is pretty darn awesome, if you ask me. So great job by our friend the drone. This is really some great stuff, man. I mean, talk about having some fun, making for some memories. All right.
Those shots, do you feel like you're
all right here? It's pretty awesome.
It's national broadcast.
Yeah, it's like an ESPN gig right there.
You're allowed to say that on the air?
Yeah, you can do that. Why not? Pretty awesome stuff for sure. Thank you all for joining us tonight and watching. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we did in bringing it to you. And for Cape Atlantic Junior Football League fans, we'll see you next Saturday. And for Vineland fans, well, it's going to be unique. If you're a Vineland football fan and you want to be at the championship game, you can certainly be there. Or you can sit there and be at the Christmas parade and watch the broadcast. So Al and I will be calling the Vineland Christmas Parade live from Landis Avenue at the same exact time. So 5 p.m. and the Vineland Blitz Varsity will be on the championship stream right here on BFA Sports, courtesy of the Cape Atlantic Junior Football League Championships. They'll bring you all of the action, so stay tuned to social media for more information. And that's a live. That right there, Al, is a.
That's not live. It looks like they were lining up.
Yeah, there we go. They're lining up, and we're back there. But pretty awesome shots. So thank you to our friend the drone. We'll keep your
Mr. Drone. You did a nice job.
Yeah, we'll keep your identity safe. But again, thank you to our friends at RK Chevrolet Kia and Subaru Jim G and his team. Our friends at Game Changer, the official scoring app of Vineland Blitz Football, and for all of BFA Sports. Again, our producer tonight, Mr. Dave Virgilio, Brian Virgilio on the scoreboard, the legend Charles Hope on the main camera. Nick Penza brought you all the field action up close and personal. And, of course, special shout-out to my brother from another, Al Fisher. I'm Doug Stasic, and thank you, Mr. Justin Afanador, for your gifts that you provided us tonight to make the broadcast that much better. So, till next time here on BFA Sports, I'm Doug Stasic.
I'm Al Fisher.
We can't wait to see you play ball.